welcome back. We are here with our colleague, Jon Smieja, who is the Vice President for Circularity at GreenBiz, and he's also a senior analyst. Welcome to Sidebar.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first up, this is your first circularity as a GreenBiz staffer. How are you feeling? What's it like to be on this side of the making of this event?
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought I was going to be really nervous, but this whole day has just been exciting. I'm so thankful and grateful to see all these people in 3 dimensions and get to have these conversations in the hallway, and it's just really exciting to have this community back together again after all the virtual events.
So what are you hoping to get out of these 3 days? You know, what should the audience look forward to?
Yeah, Suze and I, the other circularity analysts on our team, have been talking a lot about how we really want to foster not only collaboration, but also transformation this week. Like, really push people to think differently about the problems that we have to solve. And I think we've got a great program to do that. We've got all the right people here. We just really need to focus on the solutions that we need to move forward on circular economy.
Mm-hmm. You'll be hitting the main stage today, I think.
I will, yes, in just a few minutes.
Can you give us a little preview of what you'll be chatting about?
I mean, I could. Mostly I'm going to be focusing on trying not to fall off the stage since this is my first time. But yeah, today I'm really focused on the what, the how, and the why of circularity, right? Why are we doing this? Why are we all here? And how are we going to get this done? That's my big message for today. Tomorrow I've got a slightly different message that I hope is well received. A little different though.
So, you know, one of the things you recently announced is that for large, companies, you've started a GreenBiz Circularity Network. So, how do you see that going? I know we're just launching that, but what's been the feedback?
Yeah, we're getting some really good interest in that, thanks in large part to your GreenBiz Executive Network and all the success of that. We've got some of the bigger companies very interested in joining, and really what we're trying to do is bring together this cross-sectoral group of folks that, while their problems may not 100% overlap, they're all very similar and they can learn from each other. And I've always found through participating in the executive network in the past, going to conferences like this, I always learn the most from the people who aren't in my sector. And that's really what we're hoping to bring together in that circularity network. So we're recruiting members right now and hopefully getting it kicked off here in June, July timeframe.
Sounds cool. So you are one of the co-writers for the Circularity Weekly.
Yes.
I'm curious about what you hope to explore as you continue to contribute to that.
Yeah, I have the very fortunate position as a circularity newsletter writer that I spent the last 9 years in the building products space. And so I've got a ton of experience there, and I hope to talk a little bit more about that. But I'm also really looking forward to just exploring a bunch of new opportunities, new spaces, right? I think one thing that I bring to this group is I have a background in chemistry, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about green chemistry, how that supports the circular economy. I'm still going to bring the business, the building product space into it, but really looking forward to exploring some of these areas and excited to have such great co-writers on our circularity newsletter like you and Suze, so it's not just me every week. People get to hear different voices.
So, you mentioned your chemistry background. Are we going to hear anything about chemistry from the main stage? I'm setting you up on that one.
Yeah, we are super lucky to have John Warner, one of the founders of the area of green chemistry, speaking from the main stage today. We've also got a breakout session with him tomorrow morning, as well as another session tomorrow afternoon on green chemistry. So, I think it's really crucial that as we're designing products for the future circular economy, that we're thinking about the toxicity profiles of those materials, right? We don't want to be constantly cycling toxic materials through our ecosystem. So hopefully we can start designing those safer products, and I think John's going to have a great message about that today.
Definitely looking forward to that talk. I know nothing about chemistry, so hopefully I can learn some things. Is there anything else you want people to know about circularity this week? We have a little bit of time left.
Yeah, I was thinking about this today, and this whole idea of decoupling economic growth from resource extraction, and I think we have such a big opportunity to do that, both through innovation and through all the new technology that's coming online, things like tracking and traceability, which we'll also hear about from the main stage this week. And I really hope people can start wrapping their heads around that idea that we don't have to keep pulling things out of the ground to keep our economy growing. And hopefully that's the message that people can take away.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We've been talking with Jon Smieja, who is the Vice President of Circularity and a Senior Analyst at GreenBiz.